Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back. My name is Nate and this is NK Gaming Adventures. I hope you guys are all doing well today. And we are back in my garage. We're going to be continuing on the Junkyard find project car. I think we're going to do our best to finish this up today. We got some windows to put in, interior to do, and an engine to build. And after that, I think we are, for the most part, pretty good. We have to do some other little things here and there, like I believe windshield wipers and that. But yeah, some just finishing touches on this thing. Like I said, I'm gonna try to get this done today. Uh, just to let you guys know, if I sound or act a little different, I'm not feeling well at all. I should have recorded this yesterday, but I didn't. Uh, it's not that I'm sick or anything. I just have, what you guys don't know is, you know, I've dealt with a lot of back issues throughout my adult life, and I've had 2 back surgeries in my life. I'm gonna have to have more. All my surgeries that I have on my back are just temporary fixes. There is no fix for my back for what I have wrong with my back. And I've been having issues with my back again, and it's to the point sometimes where it's pretty much debilitating. So yeah, I go through these periods like this, and there hasn't been a day in the last 9 or 10 years where I've been pain free. I've had pain every day for the last 9 or 10 years. Some days are better than others, but at least some sort of pain I have every day. So I don't want you guys to feel bad for me or think any way for me or anything like that. I just, it's taking almost everything for me to be able to record this right now. And I probably shouldn't be, but I am. I've been on a good roll the last week or so. So, I know we're standing around here talking right now. But yeah, I'm going to try to get this car done today because it needs to get done. But yeah. So, if there is a break in the videos coming up sometime soon, that's the reason why. Not just because I'm being lazy or don't want to put out videos for you guys. It's just, I've just been in crazy amounts of pain, and it it's it's actually getting worse, and yeah. So yeah, I'm it is what it is. It's how my body is, and nothing can be changed about it. So. All right, let's get into this and let's get some windows put in. We're gonna need our wiper blades too, so yeah, might as well just grab some wipers. Just the cheap stuff. We're gonna have to get a wiper motor. I'll just see where that is. Window lifters, a windshield. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I don't think it's the rear window. I think it's this rear window that fits in it. I could be wrong. But let's go see. This is the windshield. And I think this one should fit back here. I could be wrong. Nope. That looks good. Let's open these doors up so we can get some window lifters in. I really thought that one went in there. I mean, I wasn't paying attention to what side it went in, but yeah, it is. Oh, no. It does say left. Yeah, that is right. Alright, now we need to try to find a... Well, we're going to have to put some windows in, but... We're going to continue with the windows, but like I said, we're going to have to find a wiper motor. Hopefully it's in the accessories. Got our 2 front windows there. Grab our other window, and we'll go put the driver's side window in. That made it nice. On both sides, the bolts came out, so you don't have to worry about sticking your head through the door or whatever, making it a pain to get those windows in. A lot of cars, man, they don't show up on both sides. Those bolts for the windows, that made it nice. Maybe the, yep, right here, wiper motor. I thought maybe here in the accessories it would be, and I was right. Okay, where's the bolts for this thing? Right there. Oh, that's not it. And right there. All right. Okay, so that's in. Windows are all in. Now, we have to worry about the interior. So let's go grab some interior. Let's go. We need a mirror. We have a headliner in this thing. Yeah, we do. Which headliner is it? This one probably. Let's go see. No, obviously it's not that one, would it be? What a dummy. Does this version not have a headliner? Headliner O, maybe? Yeah, there we go. This is probably it. Alright, just get in the car. Just get in the headliner there. Don't want any problems today. I'm gonna need a screwdriver for this. Oh, you know what? We were gonna use all this and we never did. I'm an absolute genius. I forget so much stuff, guys. Yep, all this stuff we could have used. Now it's gonna go to Steve. Let's put our bumpers over here so I at least remember to use those. What about the steering column? We do need the steering column, so that's good. We can put the steering column in. I know I'm bouncing around, guys, right now, but really, it is what it is. All right. Yep, all that's junk now. We actually can put these on. All right, now let's get back to what we were doing, is the interior. Let's buy us a seat, a steering wheel, sun visors, cluster, dashboard, door panel, door panel. Don't need any of this stuff here. All right. Do some of these door panels first. And whatever, you want to be that way, you can just go in the car like it is, without your cluster. All right. Let's grab the cluster. That goes in there. Grab our steering wheel. Get these seats tacked down. All right. Let's get our screwdriver and get these sun visors up and running. There we go. I think that's pretty much our interior. Do I have a radio sitting around here? No, it doesn't look like it. Don't really need one. Okay. So now that we have all that done, we need some headlights and taillights. Actually, it would be in... Yeah, it's not going to come up. There we go. We'll just throw this one in there. I know it's not the cheapest one, but it is what it is. That's what came up, so. Tail light. We need some blinkers. I think I'm going to need 2 boxes of those, I believe. Could be wrong. Come on. I hate doing these bulbs. There's really no point to them either. All right. Let's grab this. That doesn't look right. But we checked for body damage. You know, it looks right. I don't know. We're going with it. Oh, where'd this thing go? All right. Come on now. Getting stuck on everything. Man, I love this game, but sometimes it annoys the ever-living hell out of me. Especially right now. Let me tell you what, if you guys have never experienced back pain, like real back pain, shoot. I mean, back pain is some of the worst pain you can experience. And I have a extremely high pain tolerance. Always have. Uh, most of the pain I've been through in my life would drop most people because most people don't have the pain tolerance that I do. And I know that for a fact. Get rid of those empty boxes. Headlights, blinkers, and taillights are all in. Interior is all in, I believe. So now it comes down to the engine. Most important part, really, of the vehicle. Without that, you're not going anywhere. That car is just a big old paperweight. So now we want to pull this thing apart and see what possibly is good on it and what is not good on it. This obviously the ignition or the ignition coil is not any good, as you can tell. This might be good. Nope, it's under 50%, so it's going in the trash. This is probably not any good either. Nope. And as you can already tell, the flywheel's not any good. So right now, things are not looking too good. As in terms of being able to keep the most parts that we can off this engine. This starter's bad, guarantee, yep. That's bad. So oil pan might be good. Yep, we'll keep that. Oil filter's not any good. That piston might be good. That's a nice piston. All right, we're going to keep that guy. That one's shot. That one's bad. It doesn't have any visual wear, but it's under the 50%, so... And that one's good. Nice, we got two good pistons. This crank is going to be bad. And then let's undo this engine block and see the condition that the engine block is in. 52%. It's the 1.5 liter. It's above that 50%. So we're going to keep it. That's good. That's good. That's a lot of money right there. So, all right, let's go to the engine. And we're actually going to need to go to I4. Engine stuff. And then we're going to... We need a crankshaft. Good old cranker. Grab our 2 good pistons. We'll need 2 more pistons. Okay, now we can put our oil pan on. Tighten the oil pan back down. Alright, so everything from here on out is going to be all new parts. So we're going to need a alternator belt, alternator. Might as well get a battery because we're going to need a battery. Let's just set it over here on the table. Camshaft, carburetor, clutch pressure plate, crankshaft pulley. Gonna need a cylinder head cover, distributor, exhaust header, exhaust manifold, flywheel. You're gonna need a fuel line, fuel pump, head gasket, ignition coil, intake manifold. Might have bought the wrong one. Exhaust manifold. No, I think we're good. We're gonna need a lower hose, oil filter, radiator, upper hose, spark plug wires, starter, timing chain, engine fan, water pump. Do we have... No, we don't have any wires. Okay. So we're gonna need some wires. Look at our big pile of parts. There we go. Get that tacked down. We can actually get our battery in there, tack that battery down. Zippity zip. Where are our hoses? One's right there. Come on now. There we go. We can install the radiator. Right there. I think it's just the 2 bolts at the top. Let's grab our head gasket. Our head. Tack our head down. Let's go with our flywheel. Our clutch, and then our clutch pressure plate, which is buried under here. Number 6. All right. There's our starter. Put our starter here. Right there. All right. Looking pretty good. Our camshaft. We'll put our cylinder cover. All right. Let's see what's next. Let's grab this. Let's throw this out there. This would probably be a good piece to put on. There's our water pump. Maybe can't put that on yet. Okay, well. Should go on the side over here somewhere. There's no rhyme or reason to how I'm putting this engine together. I'm just putting it together. Oh, I bought 2 oil filters, huh? Yeah, that one's 100%. All right. Well, things like that happen. I'm missing some stuff, aren't I? Or at least it feels like it. That's all for that. Well, I forgot a timing chain that goes inside there. I don't build a lot of these i4 engines. Come on now. All right, we're going to need some air filters now. Air filter housing. There we go. I think she's built. Could be wrong. But we'll find out soon enough, won't we? I think we got everything. Could be wrong, but I think so. I think we got all the bolts. All right, so let's put some juice in her. Some coolant and some oil. And you might ask yourself, why is he taking that hood back off? Well, simple, because it's easier to fill the fluids, or at least the coolant, with that front opening hood off. So yeah, it might be a little bit of an inconvenience to take the hood off, but it's going to be much easier to do it this way. And just put it right down the hole. Yeah, I'm talking to you. I know you like putting stuff in holes. Now we gotta wait a couple hours for this to fill up because it takes all day. Now we gotta grab the Earl. Let's throw these over here. Oh, it doesn't take as long. Then after we get the oil in, we can see if she'll start up. Hopefully she does. If not, then we got issues. But our ultimate goal was to have a complete 5-star vehicle that we could go then take to the service center to sell for a higher price. So that's what I am hoping. Once we check here and we get the oil in and we get the hood back on, we're going to check the info sheet to see if she's a complete 5-star. All right. Let's get this hood back on. Where is the dipstick on this engine? Right here. Oh yeah, we're full. We're full. We're probably over full, but it'll be all right. Let's crank her over and see if she starts. Well, we need a gear shifter. Is that why it wouldn't? I don't think that's why it wouldn't start, would it? I just noticed we don't have a gear stick. Come on, pick the damn thing up. Why do I always have the worst luck when starting cars when I'm recording? I don't have this kind of problems when I'm not recording. I mean, that's easy to say because I'm not recording, right? Where the heck did my... There we go. Let's see if that's why it wouldn't start. Oh, you know why, probably? Because I'm an absolute dummy. We don't have a fuel tank, do we? Is this even the right fuel tank for this thing? No, please tell me I didn't waste more freaking money. There's no fuel tank on this thing. Yeah, there is. Where the heck is it at? Oh, it's right there. So, are we out of fuel? So I got everything down, right? I got our fuel pump on. Battery, alternator, starter, engine block. Yeah. How the heck do I get this thing out? It's probably... Is it underneath? I don't think it's those. Those are probably the shocks, right? Well, I don't know. We're going to find out, aren't we? Nope, that's the floor. Oh, there's more rust over there. Damn it. Well, that's going to be covered up. And guess what? The rust and everything's all 5-star. We're not going to worry about that. We're not going to worry about taking more time to repair that because why? It's already a 5-star. All right, that's our good gas tank. This one's black. 7%. That's bad anyways. Man, I completely forgot about all kinds of stuff on this car. How's our floor? Does it say what it is? 62. Okay, our floor's fine. Now, some of you are going to come at me in the comments. I already know. Oh, you should have fixed that rust. You had holes in the car. How dare you sell that? Yeah. It's going to be just fine. Okay, that's good enough. We don't need to fill it up all the way. Let's hope it was just empty. Or it was just so bad, maybe it doesn't hold fuel anymore. I don't know. But we'll try this out now. Okay, well, it's not that. Great. Okay. We got our flywheel, clutch, all that nonsense. I didn't forget that this time. Fuel line, fuel pump, whatever you want to call it. I really don't care what it's called. At this point, I'm completely over it. Did I forget something on the engine? We put the timing chain in. Even after the engine was all closed up, we put it in there. That's all the performance and turbo stuff, so I think we figured it out, boys and girls. I think we figured it out. And of course I emptied those on the wrong side. Of course I did. Because I'm not smart. I just don't think before I do anything, do I? No, don't have any in there. There we go. Stand up, you fool. This should be why the dang thing's not starting, huh? And I told you guys that I was usually good at putting engines together. Spark plugs are so standard. Man, it's like, how do you forget those? Make myself look like an absolute dummy. Well, that's not really easy or hard to do. Making me look like a dummy. It's actually pretty easy. Alright, let's see if she fires now. Yep. That's what it was. She's purring like a kitten now. Let's clean up our mess. Sounds like she's running good. Overall condition is a 5-star. Well, that's not good, is it? So we must be missing some garbage. Why'd I do that? Here, let's see about this. We're just going to try to add stuff to it until we get a 5-star. Because it's not about the overall condition of your parts, it's how many parts you have on your vehicle. There we go. Overall condition's 5-star, baby. You don't make too much money on these. Really, they're kind of... It wasn't the best vehicle to do, but we had limited funds, so... You know, it is what it is. If you're looking to make some pretty good money, you don't do the lads and you don't do the nibs. Oh, we do have an exhaust there that we could... That would up the value a little bit. Spawned outside. Okay, interesting. Putting the exhaust on should quiet it down a little bit, but maybe not. Yep, it quieted down definitely. You hear that? Alright, well. she turn off? Wow, I am super, super out of it, guys. I forgot the pedals. I am sorry, this is an awful video. Like I said, I don't feel well. I'm just completely out of it, really. So I apologize. Pedal should work now, or the car should move now. I was gonna say, you better start up. Yeah, she's a turd, all right. Okay, she goes backwards. She goes forwards. Sounds pretty good to me. Alright, now I think what we need to do is sleep. And then we're going to drive this thing over to the service center. So we can sell this for a better price, because right now it's sitting at $12,000. Yeah. We're only making a couple bucks off of that. Alright guys, let's roll. This thing's an absolute turd. Probably, again, if I was smart and I thought things through, probably should have saved my game before taking this drive, but once again, I'm not too bright. I think for the most part, it's practically a new car. Thing drives like crap. Bounces all around. I'm just trying to get her there safely without wrecking her, because I did not save. I don't want to have to go back and do all this work all over again. If that would happen, I'd probably just say screw it, and well, this series would be over. All right, let's bring her in. This thing drives awful. All right. Maybe went a little too forward. Okay, should be good there. Let's go in and see what price they give us. $12.56 is what would be the price that we sold it here. So $15.63, so they're only giving us about $3,600 in the neighborhood more. So it is what it is. It's $3,600 more than what we would normally make. I mean, really, if you're going to want to do a car flip, you don't want to get the NIV. You want to get something better. But I wanted to make sure we had enough money to do a complete car build, right? So we had enough money to replace everything we could. So let's sell this. And there you go. Now we have $26,980. Yeah, could we have done more quick flips and had probably close to 50, 60 grand by now than doing that? Yeah, we could have. And that wasn't the best car to do. So let's take a taxi back to the garage, so we can get back here quick. We're going to have to clean this place up. I cleaned it up a little bit at the end of last episode. But what we're going to need to do next, and this is going to be in the next episode, because this one's already getting too long, and I don't feel like recording anymore. But what we're going to do next time is we're going to start off in the junkyard, probably, or on our way to the junkyard, whatever, something like that. And we are going to try to find us a shop vehicle. Now, I have a few shop vehicles in mind that I think would be good for our shop in this playthrough. I think 3 different vehicles. Either a lad wagon. We could, if there's a rear seat in it when we buy it, we take out the rear seat and then we have the back of it as a place to store stuff or haul stuff in. A lad wagon. And this is in no particular order. I'm just throwing these out. Secondly, an El Camino, right? It can haul, it can pull, it can do everything that we want it to do. Or thirdly, a B200, which is the pickup. So let me know, guys, down below in the comments, which one of those 3 vehicles you would like to see us try to buy, if we're able to, at the junkyard in the next episode for a shop vehicle, to fix up for a shop vehicle. Now, it may take multiple... Well, no, it probably wouldn't take multiple videos. Well, maybe it might to get it up and running. It doesn't have to be perfect. We're going to build just basically a junkyard shop vehicle. It's not going to look good if it has rusted out parts, whatever. We just want to get it running so it can run and haul stuff. So I'm not going to really look for something that has an i4. I know the Lotta Wagon would possibly have an i4. If it does, we're going to probably drop at least an i6 into it so it gives it more power. I'd really like to go for something that has more of like a, i6 or V8. That's why I'd rather like an El Camino or a B200 for a shop vehicle, so we can get something hopefully with a V8, just so it has the power to pull and haul stuff, right? So it's not just an absolute pig or a turd, whatever you want to call it. So, yeah. So let me know, guys, down below, out of those 3 you would like to see as a shop vehicle. The Lotta Wagon, the El Camino, or the B200. I think one of those 3 would be pretty good. But like if we get a Lotta Wagon with an i4 in it, we're just going to build an i6 probably. Or maybe even a V8 and just drop into the Lotta Wagon for a shop vehicle. So, alright guys, well, that's going to do it for this video. If you like this video, please leave it a like my content, like my channel, consider subscribing to me. All your support is greatly appreciated. And yeah, guys, beyond that, I just want to say I'm sorry if I seemed a little off or this video wasn't as good as the other ones, just because of how I feel. I'm just trying to get some content out for you guys. That's all. So hopefully you guys understand that. And again, I am sorry. So until next time, guys, keep wrenching.